Welcome. Now we'll discuss vector control of line side PWM rectifier. So, this vector control of line side PWM rectifier permits to regulate the active current that means active power component, which is IP, and reactive current, that means reactive power current IQ independently. The unit vector, which is essential for vector orientation, is generated from the line voltage vector to orient the active current IP in phase and reactive current IQ in quadrature as shown. Let us number as shown in figure 1. So, we will draw it. Beta axis, alpha axis, this is the D axis, the axis of voltage vector. So, this is the voltage vector Vs, which is oriented along the D axis. D axis is rotating at synchronous speed omega e, so that this angle is theta e, and currents this is the D axis current IDS, which is same as active current IP in phase power in phase or active power component IP, and because this is the total current, this is I alpha S and this is the I beta S, and Q axis is at right angle to D axis, and this is the angle theta e, and here IQS, Q axis current, which is reactive current IQ, has to be 0 for unity power factor operation. This is the figure 1 phasor diagram. So, the D voltage is oriented along the D axis, which is rotating at synchronous speed. So, in phase or active power component IDS is in phase with the voltage, IP is in phase, and IQ is perpendicular to it, and for unity power factor IQ should be 0. And voltage components, this is V alpha S, and this is the voltage V beta S. I alpha S and I beta S are the alpha beta components of the current. So from this vector diagram, the line voltage vector V s of magnitude that is the V s hat is oriented on D axis as you have shown in figure 1. So, we have V alpha s, that is V s hat into cos theta e, and V beta s, beta axis component is V s hat sin theta e. So, that V s hat is V alpha s square plus V beta s square whole root, and since D axis current IDS equals to IP active component and IQS, which is reactive current IQ, equal to 0 for unity power factor operation. We have I alpha S, that is IP, because IP is the now total current because IQ equals to 0. So, I alpha S is IP cos theta e, I beta S is IP sin theta e. So, that tan theta e is I beta S divided by I alpha S. Now, we will see the scheme of direct vector control of line side PWM rectifier. We will draw it. So, this is the PWM rectifier, line side PWM rectifier. Three phases are in three phase input, and this is the current input, that is IP active component plus J times IQ. And PWM rectifier is supplying power to PWM inverter, which is feeding the motor. So here we have motor, vector controller, which gets theta E1 for motor. Theta E is the angle and controls the PWM inverter. So in the DC link we have a large capacitor to maintain the DC link voltage Vd constant. So from a sensor we take DC link voltage feedback for control purpose. So here we have inverter, here we have the rectifier control circuit, which gives the PWM pulses for the PWM rectifier, and PWM rectifier gets the signals from a vector rotator and 2-phase to 3-phase conversion. So it generates VA star, VB star and VC star. VA star, VB star and VC star for PWM rectification. And this vector rotation requires the angle theta E, that is corresponding to unit vector, which is e to the power j theta E. So vector rotators generates, this block generates the 3-phase command voltages from VDA star and VQS star. Using the angle theta E, it generates VA star, VB star, VC star. So VDA star is generated from a PI controller. PI controller operates on error of current IP. So here we have IP, active component of the current, which is IDS, and subtracted from IP star, which is generated from a PI controller. Here we have DC link command voltage, DC link voltage command value, reference value Vd star, then Vd is taken feedback from here, Vd is taken feedback and error goes through a PI controller to generate IP star. DC link voltage error generates the command value of the active component of the current IP star, as you see here, and actual IP is compared with subtracted, and IP error generates VDC star through a PI controller. Similarly, VQ star is also generated from a PI controller. Here we have command value of the reference value of the IQ, that is IQ star, which is to be kept at 0 for unit vector. Then IQS is subtracted from that. IQ equals to IQS is subtracted and passed to a PI controller to generate VQS star. Then we have to generate IDS, IQS and theta E. This is 3 phase to 2 phase and inverse vector rotation. So, it takes the 3 phase currents feedback and voltages feedback, and from that it uses its estimates the angle theta E, that is used for the vector orientation, and also IQS and IDS. This IDS goes here and IQS goes to the q axis loop, and theta E is used for unit vector orientation. So, this is the figure giving the scheme of the vector control. And for the inverter vector control, inverter and motor vector controller, angle theta E1 is generated from the motor feedback and theta E is generated from the line voltage current feedback. So, in this scheme, the line side PWM rectifier controls the DC link voltage VD through a feedback loop, as you have seen, through a feedback loop. The loop error generates IP star for unity power factor operation. Which is required IQ star equal to 0. If IQ star is positive, that means IQ is non-zero, the line current will be at a leading power factor, as you can see from the phasor diagram. The IP is in phase with VS for unity power factor. If IQ component is there, because IQ star is positive, then it will have a leading power factor. So, this is the scheme of vector control of line side PWM rectifier. Next, we will discuss vector control of current fed inverter. inverter drive, current fed inverter drive. The scheme of rotor flux oriented direct vector control of a current fed inverter drive is shown in figure 3. So, we will draw the scheme right now. First, we have a reference speed omega r star, and we subtract from it the actual rotor speed omega r, and then there is a speed controller. This is the speed controller. Speed controller generates the torque command Te star. Then Te star, we divide T star by K into rotor flux, that is psi r hat, we get IQS star. This is the speed controller generating the torque component of the current IQS reference value. Then flux, we have reference flux, rotor flux psi r hat star. Then we estimate and subtract the rotor flux psi r from that, and error goes through a controller, flux controller G2, and generates IDS star, flux component of the current reference value IDS star. Then we have a rectangular to polar coordinate conversion, which generates the polar coordinate current IS hat star and theta star. The command currents, rectangular components IQS and IDS star are converted to polar coordinates. Then we have the current, stator current IS feedback, which is subtracted from the reference current IS star, and the error of the stator current goes through a current controller whose gain is say G3, current controller gain. This generates, this current controller generates the firing angle alpha or for the rectifier controller. Rectifier has AC input and DC output. So, because it is a current fed inverter, there is a large DC link inductor to maintain DC link current constant and feeding that DC link current to the current inverter, current fed inverter. And this current fed inverter is feeding 3 phase supply to the motor which is controlled. Then we have psi r hat and torque angle estimation from the 3 phase current IS feedback, and also there is a tacho generator or shaft sensor which gives speed information omega r. Speed information omega r. So, from the torque angle estimation we get theta, and this is the theta star reference value of the torque angle. They are compared and error goes through a controller and phase locked loop to generate the frequency for the current inverter, frequency control of the current inverter. And this is the estimated rotor flux psi r hat. And also we have the DC link current sensing, since DC link current ID is multiplied with a constant K1 to generate the stator current IS hat, because stator current IS hat is directly related to DC link ID, and so stator current, actual stator current IS hat is obtained from DC link current after multiplying the constant K1, and this stator current is compared with the reference stator current and go to control the rectifier. So, this is the scheme of vector control drive. Is the scheme. Then let us see the phasor diagram. We have the beta axis horizontally, alpha axis at 90 degree. This is the d axis. So, this is the angle theta e, because d axis rotates at speed omega e, and we have IDS. This is the current IDS, and IQS. This is the Q axis moving at omega e, this is the IQS component parallel to q axis, and this is the total stator current IS hat, which is at an angle theta with respect to the d axis, and IS, this is the I alpha s, and this is the current I beta s. So, from this figure you can see IQS equals to I beta s cos theta e minus I alpha s sin theta e, and I d s is I beta s sin theta e plus I alpha s into cos theta e. So, that the stator current I s is I q s square plus I d s square whole root, and current angle theta with respect to d axis is tan inverse of I q s by I d s. So, theta is the torque angle or current angle, same thing, current angle with respect to the DC d axis or rotor flux psi r. Then another tan theta plus theta e, as you see this here, tan theta plus theta e is I beta s divided by I alpha s. So, regarding the scheme of the control of the direct vector control, the outer speed loop generates the torque command, as you have seen, T e star, which gives torque component of the current I q s star by dividing k psi r. The rotor flux psi r hat and angle theta are estimated from motor currents as you have seen in the scheme, motor currents and speed using the current model, which we have discussed earlier, voltage model and current model. Now, current model is used to estimate the rotor flux I r and angle theta from motor currents and speed. So, this the closed loop rotor flux controller generates the flux current component of the current I d s star. the current commands torque component of the current IQS star and flux component of the current IDS star are converted to polar coordinates that is IS hat star and theta star. How it is converted? Using the relationship IS hat star equals to IDS star square plus IQS star square root over, and theta star equals to tan inverse of IQS star divided by IDS star. The stator current which is IS hat is related to the DC link current. So, DC link current is sensed who is to give IS feedback, and through closed loop control the front of the stator current, the front end converter firing pulses are generated, so that PWM converter is controlled. The current controller the stator current controller controls the front end rectifier and hence the DC link current and stator current. IS hat. The inverter frequency is controlled by PLL phase lock loop, so that stator current IS hat is positioned at the desired angle theta with respect to rotor flux axis, flux psi r hat or d axis. So, this is the scheme of control, and this control scheme remains valid from 0 speed and in all quadrants, all 4 quadrants. So, this is a good feature of this vector control scheme, that current it is valid from 0 speed to the highest speed, as also in all 4 quadrants the drive can be controlled. So, these are the salient features of the drive. Thank you for attention.